Hey guys, it's Kylie, and in today's video I have the next bracket and it is Disney restaurants. So this is the next bracket in my series of different Disney related March Madness brackets. This one is 64 restaurants, and I will say there's a few restaurants in here I'm not too sure on the details about them. I have not eaten at them, so I do have my computer with me just in case I need to look anything up. But for most of them, I have restaurants that should win each matchup, so I don't have to worry about that. If you guys enjoy Disney content, definitely hit the subscribe button, as I post tons of Disney videos on this channel. And I'm super excited. This is another part of my series, and super excited to show you everything I pick. This one has 64 restaurants that I'll be going through and figuring out which one should be the winner. I will say I did have to make this bracket myself. I had to make like the individual sections myself. I found pictures of a bracket, and I'll have the website that I found the information from linked below, but I did have to kind of make my own bracket to be able to fill it out for you guys. Okay, so for the first one we have Be Our Guest versus Oasis Cantina. And I will say I haven't eaten at Be Our Guest yet, but the reviews look delicious, and I will be eating there in just a little bit for our next trip. So I am going to pick Be Our Guest, and again I'm going to do the whole acronyms just so it's easier to write. For the next one is Everything Pop versus Boardwalk Bakery. Boardwalk Bakery is like our go-to to get desserts, and I love their cannolis, so I'm going to go with Boardwalk Bakery. Roaring Fork versus Ale and Compass Market. Roaring Fork has a grilled cheese. I think it's called like the Grand Grilled Cheese or something. Deluxe grilled it's something, but it's so delicious. It has caramelized onions and tomatoes in it, and definitely one of my favorites. I had it at the Wilderness Lodge on our last trip, so I'm gonna pick Roaring Fork. Now this one's probably gonna go against it's going against the ratings, but Dockside Diner and BB Wolf's. I've never eaten at BB Wolf's, and I love the food at Dockside Diner, so I'm gonna go there. I think it's a great place to grab a snack in Hollywood Studios. Backlot Express versus Intermission Food Court. I'm gonna go with Backlot Express. Then we have Flame Tree Barbecue versus Beach Club Marketplace. I'm gonna go with Flame Tree Barbecue, but I do love like the salads at Beach Club Marketplace are one of my mom's favorites. Then we have Landscape of Flavors versus Centertown Market, and I'm gonna go with Landscape of Flavors. Back to the top, we have Boardwalk Bakery versus Be Our Guest, and I'm gonna have to go with Boardwalk Bakery just because I've already eaten there before. That Be Our Guest is for our next trip. Sorry, I didn't realize you couldn't see this. Then Roaring Fork versus Dockside Diner. I'm gonna go with Roaring Fork. Oh, I skipped one. Sorry about that. Cosmic Ray versus ABC Commissary. I'm gonna go with Cosmic Ray. Then, so for that one, it's Backlot Express versus Cosmic Ray. I'm actually gonna go with Cosmic Ray. So some of these might be against what people might say. So definitely let me know in the comments below if there's a different pick you would have made. And then for Flame Tree Barbecue versus Landscape of Flavor, I'm gonna go with Flame Tree Barbecue. And then back to the top, I'm gonna go with Roaring Fork. And for that one, I'm going to go with Flame Tree Barbecue, and I'm going to have Roaring Fork winning that part of the bracket. So I actually have to extend this on to this other bracket. So that's going to be like my first section, and I'm going to have Roaring Fork winning it. So I'm just going to write in that on my other bracket. Roaring Fork. Sorry, my handwriting's a disaster. And then back down to the bottom here for the next half of this, we have Satu'li Cantina versus Tortuga Tavern. I'm gonna have to go with Satu'li Cantina. Columbia Harbor House versus the Mara. I'm gonna go with Columbia Harbor House. Woody's Lunchbox versus Wolfgang Puck Express. Definitely Woody's Lunchbox. Another delicious grilled cheese, and the Totsos, I never know how to pronounce them, are really good too. Casey's Corner versus Aristo Crepes. And I'm gonna go with Casey Corner. Who doesn't love a good hot dog? Picoville versus Lotus Blossom. Picoville's. I've been in love with that place since I tried it a couple trips ago. We now go there all the time. Contempo Cafe versus Amorette's. I'm gonna have to go with Contempo Cafe. Sorry if I'm butchering some of the words on this. Oops, sorry, I didn't realize you can see it. I'm just not as good at reading them. Some of the more international ones. So, Les Halles Bakery versus Pinocchio Village House. I'm gonna go with the bakery. And Sunset Ranch Market versus Artist Palette. I'm gonna go with Sunset Ranch. Now, while I'm still on the bottom here, so we have La Halles Bakery versus Sunset Ranch. I'm gonna go with the bakery again. And then we have Picobille's versus Contempo Cafe. I'm gonna go with Picobille's. And I'm actually just gonna have Picobille's win that and put it over here. And then for up here we have Satu'li Cantina versus Columbia Harbor House, and I'm going to have Satu'li Cantina winning that. And Woody's Lunchbox versus Casey's Corner. Ooh, that's a hard one for me. I really love the hot dogs at Casey's Corner. Definitely, you're able to get a ton of french fries when you go there too. But I also love Woody's Lunchbox. Ooh, that's a hard one. I think I'm going to have to go with Woody's Lunchbox just because of their grilled cheese and it's a little bit newer. But both of those are so good. And then I'm going to have Woody's Lunchbox beating that one. And then now to Woody's Lunchbox and Picobille's. I think I have to have Picobille's win. I just love their food. I think it's so good. So I'm going to have Picobille's be number 2. There we go. Pico is an S. No, Pico's Bills. And then for our next section, up to the top, maybe I'll get you up a little bit more on the tripod so you can see more of the bracket. To start off, we have Sunshine Seasons versus Tangerine Cafe. Sunshine Seasons. Liberty Inn versus Yorkshire County. I'm going to go with Yorkshire County. Kringla Bakery versus Mr. Kamal's. I've never actually heard of Mr. Kamal's, so I'm going to go with Kringla Bakery. I cannot pronounce that. Friar's Nook versus Restaurantosaurus. I'm going to go with Friar's Nook. Captain Cook's versus Touchdown Food Court. I'm going to go with Captain Cook's. Gaston's Tavern versus Tamu Refreshments. I'm going to go with Gaston's Tavern. Blaze Pizza versus Castrar Grill. Blaze Pizza. I'm a pizza person. Electric Umbrella versus Cheshire Cafe. Definitely Electric Umbrella. Electric Umbrella versus Blaze Pizza. Here's the bottom if you didn't get to see that. I'm going to go with Blaze Pizza to win that one. And Captain Cook's versus Gaston's Tavern. I'm going to go with Captain Cook's. Then we have Friar's Nooks versus Kringla Bakery. And I think I'm going to go with Friar's Nook. And then we have Sunshine Seasons versus Yorkshire County. And I'm going to go with Sunshine Seasons. I'm going to have them beating Friar's Nook. And then for the bottom, we have Captain Cook's versus Blaze Pizza. I'm going to have Blaze Pizza win that. And I'm going to have Sunshine Seasons going to the bottom here. And that's the third one I did. So I'm just going to make it number 3. So Sunshine Seasons. And then finally, this last section we have here, we have Deluxe Burger versus La Cantina de San Angel, and I'm going to go with Deluxe. Then we have Spyglass Grill versus Refreshment Port. I'm going to go with Refreshment Port. They have some good food there, even though it's mainly drinks. Harambe Market versus Liberty Square Market. Think I'm going to have to go with Harambe Market, but Liberty Square Market actually has some decent food at it. It's great if you just want like a little quick snack. Riverside Mill versus Prince Eric's Village Market. I'm going to go with Riverside Mill. Sorry, this is hard to read. Sassagoula Floatworks versus Pizzafari. I actually really like Pizzafari, so I'm going to go with that. And I've eaten there before where I haven't eaten at the other one. Gasparilla Island Grill versus Launching Pad. If you know me, definitely Gasparilla Island Grill. That's one of our go-tos. Sleepy Hollow Refreshments versus World Premiere Food Court. Sleepy Hollow. And Yak and Yeti versus Summerfest. Yak and Yeti. Now, on this one, Yak and Yeti's going to win that. I love them for their breakfast. Gasparilla is going to win this one. Then we have Deluxe versus Refreshment Port. It's going to be Deluxe. And Harambe Market versus Riverside Mill. We're going to go with Harambe Market. Have Deluxe Burgers winning this. So Deluxe. And we have Gasparilla versus Yak and Yeti. So I love Gasparilla's food overall. They have great food for the during the day and salads. But I also love Yak and Yeti's breakfast. Their hash browns taste exactly like the Dunkin' Donuts hash browns, just in case you're wondering. So I do like both of them and think they're both great foods. I think I have to go with Gasparilla just because I've eaten there for longer. And I really enjoy the food there. So Gasparilla is going to win this one. And then between Deluxe and Gasparilla, I'm actually going to pick Gasparilla. And it's going to be up here against Roaring Fork. So Gasparilla Island Grill. So Gasparilla Island Grill versus Roaring Fork. I think I'm going to go with Roaring Fork just because of how good the food was. And I think they just have some awesome choices. I do love Gasparilla Island Grill, but I do think Roaring Fork had some better food. So Roaring Fork is going to the end here. And then for the other one, we have Pico's Bill versus Sunshine Seasons. I do love Sunshine Seasons and think it's a good idea, like the whole like almost food courty like style to it to have in one of the parks. But I think I have to go with Pico Bills. I love Mexican food. And I'm actually going to have Pico Bills as my winner. So I'm going to put a star here for Pico Bills to be my winner. So that was kind of my final four in my winner. Sorry, it's having a hard time focusing. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see any other brackets, I'll have the playlist that I've made linked at the end. And I have a few more coming out. Besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!